So having pets is clearly a weird thing. They're animals that we don't eat or put to work. They're just friends that don't talk that we like having around. I don't have pets myself, but I grew up with dogs, and I remember the first kind of mind-blowing moment that I had was learning that they're all the same species, they're just different breeds. Now, this blew my mind because things are generally considered the same species when two things can mate and have babies, and all domestic dog breeds can mix and have puppies. All of them. And this is because of where dogs came from. So it's believed that this started about 15,000 years ago with our relationship with grey wolves. And those early humans noticed that wolves would be lurking around in the hopes for scraps of food, and they pretty quickly realised that they would make good hunters and guards. So we offered them a bit of food and warmth, and over generations, the wolves that were friendlier to humans just stuck around. So what likely happened is that we bred the ones with the traits that we valued, and those small changes over generations meant that those wolves weren't wolves anymore. They became dogs. But what if early humans befriended wolves for more mythological reasons? So as wolves became domesticated around the world, stories began to emerge, and stories that connected wolves and dog-like creatures not just to life, but to death. Stories like Anubis, the jackal-headed dog who escorted souls into the afterlife in ancient Egypt, or like Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guarded the underworld in ancient Greece. In these cultures and more, one idea was repeated. Dogs and wolves, they weren't just companions, they were connections to the afterlife. They were like our spiritual guides. And because this was thought to be true for thousands of years, maybe this is why we spent so much time connecting with them. And now you know more about our oldest and best friend.